I have the most cursed village in Minecraft. This village here is called Stimston, and it is the worst city in my entire Minecraft world. Now, my Minecraft world is like 10 years old, and it has all these really cool cities except for this one. And so today, I'm just going to go over the horrors of Stimston. So when this world does become a Minecraft server, I do not recommend you check out this village at all. So if you were to go to Stimston, this is the first thing that you would see. So you start in this teleportation box and there's a crap ton of villagers. So of course you're going to be brought with a crap ton of lag. Look how many people there are. So I'm going to try and fix some of that by like lowering. Okay, so I lowered some settings and it ain't too bad. But yeah, this box is basically the only thing that connects Stimston to the rest of the world. Like without this teleporter box, this village would be completely cut off from the rest of the world, which would probably be a good thing. I hate Stimston. So just a few general facts. This city is run with overpopulation. They don't have any food. They don't have any money. They're really, really dumb. And human rights people in the world, they sort of shy away from looking at Stimston. Like, they don't want to be a part of it, okay? So, let's go over it. Here's the welcome. Oh my gosh, I can't go anywhere near them because we're going to hear them. That's the welcome to Stimston sign. It's a city. It's, of course, built off of a village. It's overrun with vines. Not too bad. This is their local library. They've been creating people, I guess. One of them laid an egg. Probably that guy. This is the only educated man in the town. And you can punch him and stuff if you come to the village. There won't be any protections here, okay? But yeah, they don't have any books because they don't know how to read. So they were like, hey, that'd be cool for a campfire. This right here, I guess, is it a church? I don't know. They got some pickles. They got the lottery. That is like a lot of money to people in Stimston. Again, I said they're poor, right? But they're poor for their own reason, okay? It's not like we haven't tried to help them, okay? It's not like the government hasn't tried to help this city. They do got a bunch of crap everywhere, like bars for windows and whatever the heck this is. Just signs laying around. I don't know. I don't understand. Good grief. But let's take a look at the town hall. This is the only sort of normal building. I can't hear anything. I'm not listening to that. You guys can listen to it. Okay, so there's a bunch of villagers like that guy. If we go in the town hall, they'll even let me move it. I swear. Okay, this is the town hall. Not a lot of people come in here. I don't know why, because it's the most nice place in the entire village. Outside the town hall, you got some more buildings. Okay, this is one of the residences where about half the village lives. You can see it's pretty packed. It's not too bad. We got cobwebs in here to slow them down from moving. The backyard is kind of cool. You know, it's just your typical Stimston type of stuff. Over here they got, you know, the community farm. A lot of coarse dirt, so there's really no crops anymore. Who needs food when you could just... I don't even know what they eat. They probably eat each other. Like, look at this. I don't know if these are the new crop going around. No, he's gonna fall in, dude. Stuff like that is just common practice out here, you know. Anyway, there's the town bell. We just like to ring it and make everyone go mad. They got mine carts everywhere, stuff like that. This is the village well. It's not safe to drink from. I wouldn't drink from it. The water is toxic because it's also the public toilet and the public swimming pool. So you don't want to go in here. And there's a crap ton of villagers in here. When they can't swim anymore, they perish. I know, I don't know who did that. I don't know who built all this stuff. It's so weird, it's very violent. Like, who would create something like this? Anyway, here's another village farm, you know, a lot of cool things. That reminds me of this. So, thunderstorms in Stimston are quite chaotic. When it's a thunderstorm, check this out. This happens a lot, and then the village goes haywire. And there's these things put everywhere. Here's another one. They're just all over the village. So when thunderstorms hit, everyone's going frantic. No one gets to sleep. Over here, you got the village boats. A long time ago in the history of this world, there was an invasion. Basically, Stimston was kind of thriving, you know, and they were like, we need to conquer new land. So they tried to conquer Chucka City. And it was this whole war. That's why I hate Stimston, by the way. They took over Chucka City for a little bit, and then Chucka City and its allies took all their land back, and then they went further and took over Stimston. So we own Stimston, But we don't want to own Stimston anymore. We'd rather this be its own country. Because look at that. Like, what's going on here, dude? Everyone's just in a boat. So that's the history behind it, and I guess that's all the boats that they used in their invasion like 5 years ago or something like that, however long ago that was. Like, here's more people in boats. Kinda neat, kinda neat. But yeah, there's just little things around the village, like this guy selling free nose picks for that much. No one has that much money. And look, again, it's not because they're poor. If they all got together, they could do something. But they're just really dumb. Like, look at this. The government sent aid to Stimston. A lot of money to aid, and this is what they came up with. They tried to make an Aether portal to leave, because they hate it here themselves. Not only do people hate Stimston, Stimstonians hate Stimston. So we spent all our government aid on this so we can leave, and it didn't work because they didn't realize you need mods for that. Trying to design a wheel or something, I don't know, it's too hard. So that was the Stimston attempt at designing the wheel. They're not quite there yet. Give them some time. They might discover the wheel. This right here, it's just a guy on a post. I don't know what to say about it. This is the airport. No one flies here. With a little SOS in carpet. This is the airport itself. It's kind of cool. This place is pretty much in a state of decay. Over here, let's check it out over here. This is where all the main farms in Stimston are. I wouldn't trust the water. You know, it's a bit gross. And again, the crops don't exist. It's all coarse dirt now. So they're really running low on food, which is kind of neat. This right here is the pit of death. Don't break the law, please. So apparently a lot of people have broken the law, including a chicken. I don't understand how this many people ended up in the pit, because there used to be only like 1 or 2 guys, and now this pit is just filled with people, and they can't get out, of course. So I think people have just been falling in. It's kind of funny, and I'm not helping them out. I could care less. Aha, yes. They have a lot of crap everywhere. Over here, this guy has been sentenced to something. I don't deal with this type of stuff, okay? The government of Time Guard, which is my country in this world, right? Stimston does its own thing. We put our flag on them, but we don't care about this type of stuff. No one cares about Stimston enough to actually deal with this type of stuff, okay? So it's pretty cool. These homes, there's nothing really in them. I think these guys are sealed off from actually entering. But down below, there's some more of these, which is cool. And so that's like an official sort of tour of Stimston. There's a lot of things here and there. This is the city beacon, probably the only nice thing they have. But it's of course not being used right now because beacons are a thing of the past in this world. These are the caves, so obviously there's not a lot of houses for people to live in, and it gets a little cramped. So some of the smarter people have decided, hey, let's just live in holes. Now, one main thing about Stimston that you might not be realizing here is that legally this whole city is considered a dump. So that's why all this stuff is here. These used to be like garbage pits from across the world. Like each one of these boxes used to be in different cities. Ocean Guard, Chukka City, Central, they were everywhere. But yeah, they were decommissioned, so they were put here. I think Stimston has theirs right over there. The red one, yeah. So yeah, Stimston is legally a dump. When this is a server, you can just come here and pull whatever you want. I don't care. Nobody cares. Just put whatever the heck you want in Stimston. No one's gonna care, okay? It's legally a dump for waste, for, you know, toxic waste, sewage, anything. And you can put it in the city. You can put it in the food. You can put it in a house, because legally everything here... legally everything here is a garbage pit, okay? It's pretty cool. So there's a lot of things you can do in Stimston. Like, you can look at the people stuck in cobweb for eternity. It's like, it's almost like it's a zoo in a way. All these people are like zoo animals. There's also these things in the sky. So again, when a lightning storm comes, you'll see what happens here. I think I made a video on it already. If lightning strikes the the thing, it activates falling anvils, and I've seen people get crunched by them before. I think there's, in the other video I posted, the guy got crunched in this pit by this one. It was really funny. I don't know who could have put these things in the sky. That's kind of weird. Where do they come from? But yeah, you don't want to come here is what I'm saying. If that didn't convince you enough, I think the extreme lag from all of these villagers will sort of drive it home. So yeah, if you enjoyed that video, click subscribe. You see, now you know why I hate Stimston. I thought it was time to give an explanation for the whole channel, because you've seen a lot of me bashing this place, but you don't know why. Well, now you know why. It invaded Chukka City, and now they face the consequences of their actions. Blood alone moves the wheels of history! So yeah, thank you for watching, and of course, fly on.